Hey guys, what's up? We're filming out here off Gilman Springs Road, kind of off the 60 freeway, and trying to find a way to get up in these mountains, these rolling hills. I'm looking on GPS, but these roads are just getting more narrower, so I might pull out to the main road and just try to walk in. I took this road, it looped around, I went through a couple little rough areas over here. But these trails, I don't know if they go up in here, and I don't want to get stuck back in there. So maybe we should play it smart and park and just walk in. I'm not too familiar with this area. I was out here filming last week, but a couple rolling hills over. I've never been in this exact area. So let's try to find a different entrance point. Stay with me. All right guys, I'm glad I didn't bring the truck because I don't know if I can make it up this either. This hill here. On the GoPro it doesn't look that steep, but when you walk up it, it's steep. I don't know if I can make this in the truck. So I'm glad we decided to hike in. I can still see my truck. Here comes another side-by-side. Guys, right when you think you made it to the highest point of the mountain, you come over the ridge and you see something even higher. That happens a lot in life. You think you're done, and it's just begun. So let's keep going. Not far ahead is our first location of a GPS pinpoint. I would love to watch a four-wheel drive truck come up this because there's someone firing off a cannon or something out here. Not sure if you guys can hear it. Man, look at that. This is the hardest part right here if you're driving. Probably have to have like some type of all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive vehicle with some good tires on it. And guys, we made it to the top. The highest point out here. You guys hear that? I hear bullets, I hear off-road cars. I don't know. Let's try to find this vehicle so we can go down in a gully. And fast. Hopefully they're shooting into the mountain and not in the air. I think the vehicle's on this side. I think it's just an echo. I could hear it echoing this way. Oh no. Yeah, we passed it. We're gonna go down another 15-20 feet. Guys, I don't see it. So stay with me. All right, folks, what we're gonna do is pass it and hit it on the way back, because I'm gonna have to hike all the way down to the bottom of this, and I just climbed up here. And it's showing my next destination is about a 5-minute walk away. Let's do this. We got Rambo out here, letting some rounds off. What the heck? Oh wow, that sandcar thing's trying to come up this mountain. Oh, he got stuck. As I'm saying, these things out here are so steep, I don't even know how you get up them. You'd have to have new tires and a really nice vehicle. Wow, he made it. Oh, here's our first vehicle. And I can see from here it's a Ford. We're gonna have to go down there, guys. Let me save some battery, guys. Let me figure this out and we'll keep rolling. All right, guys, we're gonna take our sunglasses off in case there's a snake on the ground. I gotta keep my eyes peeled to the floor because right now we're gonna go into thick vegetation. Stay with me. Guys, this ain't soft like last week. On the other side of these mountains, this stuff was soft. This isn't soft. So, this might be a nightmare getting back out of. I don't know. But we're gonna find out. Guys, I can tell from here, this is a Ford F-150. Okay, now it's soft. And it burned. Guys, am I tripping out or are these bullets coming this way? I hear the shot and I hear something like whizzing over my head, or is that just the echo? I don't know, but I don't want to find out. Gotta love it, guys, gotta love it. I know which way I'm going out. I'm going that way. That looks easy right there. Everything looks easy in life until you attempt it. Remember, guys, we're not picking nothing up off the floor. Rattlesnake infested area, probably. Here's part of the engine, or part off something. Okay, let me stand back. I don't see no beehive in here, which makes me really happy. I want to see if the engine's in it. That means a truck made it up this hill and then somebody pushed it off. Or it was an off-roading accident, you just don't know. Let's see if the engine's still in it. I don't see no rattlesnakes under it. Usually I'll be standing here, there'll be a darn rattlesnake there. Hopefully there's not a body in here. Let me get my hiking stick so I could plow through some of these weeds. Please don't bite me if you're a rattlesnake. Wow, this thing burnt like crazy. All right, guys, let me do a cleanup job and we'll get back. All right, folks, here we are. Made a path, check it out. Yeah, this thing burned. It could have burned in the last wildfire though. Just because it's burnt doesn't really mean that it was stolen. You know, somebody could have been out here trying to off-road out here and fell off the side, which is easy because you just seen how steep it is out here. But the engine's in it. Ford extra cab. Let's go look at the engine. Is that a V6 or V? I think it's a V8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a V8. Wow. Guys, I want to point something out. I talked to someone in the past and they said usually VIN numbers will not burn. I just showed you a video. I think it was my second to last video, or it could have been my last video, where the VIN number burned. This VIN number, this truck burned to the ground, as you can see, but the VIN number's still there. I'll take a picture of it. Stay with me. Hopefully this VIN number will tell us if this is a two-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive, because if this truck made it up here in two-wheel drive, I gotta give this guy props. Because man, that's crazy. These, I think this is a step side bed. Look at this. See, it's all fiberglass and it burned. Oh wow, look at that. My stick goes right through it. Soft like paper. Look at that. Wow. I don't want to breathe that stuff. It's fiberglass. Unreal. Wow. I don't see no skeleton, but what is strange, I see a rock in there. Do you think the people put the rock on the accelerator and pushed it over? I don't know. We'll never know. We'll never know. It's all a mystery. All right, guys, made it to the first one. Let's go find more. The day's still young. There's an area out here I found with my drone. There's a lot of vehicles, so I don't hear no more gunshots. I think we're safe. I think they're just out there playing, not playing, but target practice. But who knows? Let me take some pictures and we'll get on our way. This vulture flying around me, looking down at me. Thing was huge. Here it comes again. I kept going. It circled me a couple times. I was just looking down at me like, probably wondering if this is my last couple steps or something. Here he comes, look. I'm not your next meal, buddy. Don't even think about it. Thing's huge. Whew. All right, guys, I'm really mad at myself. Look at this. There's the truck. If you make 15 footsteps, this is, I was kind of wondering about this vehicle. I was like, I don't know if I've ever found this with a GPS. Look, the truck's there. On the other side is the other vehicles. These are the vehicles I found on an accident with the drone last week. I was just freestyle flying and found these. So I could have just walked around the corner and we'd have been there. Now we got to go back down. Son of a gun. Right there, there's a frame of some type of sandrail or all-terrain vehicle, and there's two vehicles. So I'm guessing this is a stash spot for stolen vehicles. I could be wrong. But from up here, I think one of those vehicles down there is a Toyota. The gray one on the left. Let's go down. Let's do this. This is crazy. It's like it goes like this and it drops. It's like walking out on the tip of like a camel's back or something. Look at this. Here's a better view. You see the cars there, and then there's the truck. We could have just walked around the truck and we would have been there. This is so steep. I don't know. Maybe we'll just take the easy way, but like I said, it's soft. You just can't fall. You don't want to fall right here. We got Rambo over there shooting off rounds still, so let's get back down in here. Never leave home, guys, without your trekking poles. Holy cow. I made it to a little point right there where I couldn't make it. I thought I was gonna fall head on. So now I'm hiking towards the truck right now on the back side of it. Guys, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 vehicles just on this side. So if we're counting the Ford we just looked at, it's 5 vehicles so far. And I was right. That's a Toyota. That's a Toyota 4Runner. And I'm 100% sure that's stolen, because who's going to push a Toyota 4Runner off a cliff? Who in the right mind? Wow, this is interesting. We have some tire marks right here. Recent tire marks right here of a quad. Some type of all-terrain vehicle. Probably found it with the drone or something. They came back here to see what it was. Look, you can see someone recently was here. All right, guys, what the heck is this? This is some type of oh, it's a Polaris. It says Polaris right here. Right here, Polaris. All right, guys, I'm pouring sweat, so I took my backpack off. I'm leaving one trekking pole here, and we'll go investigate these with no backpack. Minus 20, 25 pounds. Yeah, Toyota all the way. This thing's a limited also. Wow. This thing's been here a while. Transmission's still in it. Motor's still in it. Someone took the rear end, the guts of the rear end. This is crazy. This thing had some aftermarket suspension on it, look. These here, it's aftermarket, I believe. I could be wrong though. Man, this car's moving. Guys, I think we're on top of a car. There's a car underneath us right here buried. Look, there's something underneath us. There's a whole nother car under us. Oh wow, look at this bird nest. Look at that. Limited. For those of you who don't know what limited is on Toyotas, it's usually leather, sunroof, etc. Yeah, it's got the sunroof. My truck's a limited. It's a leather sunroof, 4-wheel drive. I believe some are 4-wheel drive, but I believe some are not, but I could be wrong. All right, guys, I want to focus on this vehicle because this is the newest. I want to take pictures of it, and then we'll move on to these two. That is a Polaris, some type of all-terrain vehicle. Let's see if we can get the VIN number off this car, off this SUV. I gotta really watch where I put my legs. See, guys, I can't get to it because the door pillar there is crushed in the dash. Actually, on Toyotas, there's VIN numbers on every door and every fender. I'm gonna have to go in here and unlock this thing. Right there. Wow. Crazy. Be careful. You don't want to fall up here. Interior still in here. These people might have crashed just out here 4-wheel driving, you know. Guys, who pushes off a Toyota 4Runner limited off a cliff? Answer that for me, will you? All right, guys, we're on the other side now. I just want to show you that there's an engine in here. But first, before I go down and get on my knees and stuff, let me make sure there's no snakes down here. Yeah, V6. Yeah, guys, so the next wildfire, this car will burn. This whole canyon will burn. Whenever this canyon burns, and this thing will be gone. But this thing still has some actually good parts on it. Fenders, doors, interior pieces, engine parts, transmission. So, I mean, if someone was to pull this out, which would be a complete nightmare to get out here. I mean, for a salvager, there's money in it, but let's jump to the next vehicle because we only have 29% battery. This one's gonna be a hard one. It's so far gone. I mean, if we don't find a VIN number, it's gonna be really tough. Unless you're a pro, there's a lot of people out there that really know their stuff. And I could see from here the VIN number's gone. And the VIN number's not even in there. The VIN number's not in the door, it's gone. But somebody out there, just from what we've seen so far, knows what this is. Even how these seats are burned and how it goes up to a point like that. That's probably a telltale sign right there. Man, guys, I didn't think we were going to actually find all these today. And we still have one to find on the way out. I don't see any type of vent plate on this vehicle. The only thing I see is myself sliding down this hill. Whatever it was, there's some fiberglass right here on the front bumper area. For some reason, there was like some fiberglass in here. Interesting. All right, guys, let's jump to this. We're running out of time. I could just stay up here. I'm almost to the point where I want to say another Toyota 4Runner, but I could be wrong. Guys, you know what? This thing has a roll bar on it. Look at that. This is an off-road rig. These vehicles are 4x4s that made it out here and were dumped. I don't know. That is a roll bar, guys. Look. Somebody cut it. But just from this right here, someone's going to be able to tell what type of vehicle this was. Look at that. Guys, let me pause this video real quick and take pictures of this because this is a perfect point to take a photo, and then we'll continue back on this. Alright guys, let's walk around on top of it and maybe we'll see something that is a telltale sign. Whatever it is, it's been here a really long time. You know, guys, I want to just go out on a limb. Possibly say Ford Explorer. Just because how this is here. But I could be wrong. It's like forest green. See the green in there? I don't know. A lot of I don't knows out here. I don't know. I don't know. These two, I don't know. This is a Polaris. All right, folks. Let's hike out of here. I took a bunch of photos. And let's try to find that last car on the way out. Even though I believe there's more cars out here that we don't know about. I'm sure there's probably hundreds. Now we're gonna have the fun time of possibly trying to hike up through there, but I think what I'll do is go this way and wrap around and go the same way as the truck. Sounds good. What do you guys think? Let's do it. I'm gonna drink a bottle or two of water and then we're gonna be back on the road. Let's get rolling. You know what? I spotted something right before we leave that's going to be really helpful in this. Look at this little wing window thing on this vehicle behind the door. Look at that. And which also tripping me out is this thing has a rear sunroof. Look at that. Thing has a rear sunroof, I think. Yeah, it's a rear sunroof. I don't know what the heck this thing is. This is tripping me out also, is this. A Suzu Trooper? I don't know. I don't know. That's giving, I'm giving the YouTube community a job. Find out what this is. Let me know, guys. Guys, you got this guy coming up. Some type of quad. Wow, he's pulling his brakes. Look at him going down. That was cool. Holy cow, look at this, guys. All right, guys, this last one's going to be the hardest one. The reason is it's buried in the weeds. All right, guys, just a few minutes, we'll be there. Guys, this vehicle is buried. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get down to it, but it's buried. It's buried down there. Guys, you want to talk about a buried vehicle? This is it. I think it came from the road down below and tried to make it up this way. And then where it stopped is where it stayed. But we made it. We made it. I think what I'll do is when I get to the top, I'll fly my drone around. We'll get an aerial view of all these cars possibly. But we touched it. I'm touching it with the drone, the hiking stick, guys. I touched it. Is that considered touching it, or should I touch it with my hand? What do you guys think? What is it? I don't know. Maybe we could find a way to it. Hold on. Guys, I just want to make sure there's not a body in here. I don't see one. This thing's burned. So it's going to be really hard to tell. I don't see a skeleton in here. I touched it for those complaining at home that I didn't really touch it. I don't know what this is. Chrome roof rack. I don't know. Alright guys, I moved some weeds out of the way so we can see the back of it. Holy crap, there's an actual license plate on here. My GoPro battery's dead. Is this a Toyota? I don't know what this is. No idea. Six lug. No clue. But I'll tell you what, I feel like I have stuff crawling all over me. I just want to get out of here right now and go to the top and brush off and drink another bottle of water. But we made it, guys. What was that, 4 or 5? Is this 6 cars? 6 cars in one day? Unbelievable. Guys, we got bullets ripping through this way too. Peace out, guys. Reverse Rocket TV, Southern California. Reporting to you live from Gilman Springs Road. Peace out. How it's supposed to feel.